Hi, I wanted to come here because Let's Resin sent me a new box of alcohol inks. It's actually 64 colors, um, and they're regular alcohol inks, metallic and pastels. They're pretty amazing. I haven't opened them all up yet. Sorry about that noise. They send a color card and some instructions on how to use them. And this is what I wanted to show you. Look at the pastel ones, dusty pink. I had already planned on doing a mum-like flower, so I'm not going to use these. But you're going to see them in future videos because I think they are super cool. And I don't really know how they'll work. There's also, like, you know how I feel about copper, where the sparkly copper metallics. And I was just going to order some metallics because I did a metallic thing maybe last week or the week before, and I loved the way it looked. So I wanted to buy more. Haven't bought them yet. Well, now I've got them, so I plan on using them. I am using Let's Resin Fast Cure because I'm finishing up this bottle. So I pulled out some inks I want to use. I'm going to use Bloom for my white. I've mixed up 8 ounces of resin. I'm going to pour a little in my cup for the white, and then I'm going to pour the rest in my mold. This mold I've actually used a lot. It's a mold, one of the first molds that I was using, and I actually used it to teach a Bloom class at the community center here because it's a nice size tray, and I had some coaster molds that matched it. All right, so for the Bloom, I usually do a drop per ounce of resin. So let's go ahead and get that in here. My resin is at 33 degrees Celsius, so it is getting kind of warm for a tray. I generally start just a little bit lower, especially since I'm using Fast Cure. I didn't move it to the tip, and I'm running out. I'm running out. I don't use this one a lot when I'm doing blooms, but I do obviously use it a lot that I have to get it in my cup. All right, there we go. Next time I just need to turn it upside down. All right, let's give it a good mix up. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm going to set it to the side and let you see that a little closer. I don't need too much, I don't think. I hope I made enough for what I'm planning on doing. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some green on the outside, and I picked out the forest green. I did have to cut these all to open them up, so I had to pull them out of the box. So I'm not really sure what kind of design I'm going to do yet, because I am planning on using a lot of color. A lot of color. And it's still, even though the resin is very thick, it's still moving through it pretty nice. All right, so I have peach next. Let's do this one. I hope I put that one close enough. We'll see. All right, so some peach. Now these are pretty close when I was doing my test. But I wanted different shades, so I'm okay with them being very close in color. And this is apricot. Do 2 in there. That's more of a yellow. I don't know how easy it is for you to see the colors from your perspective. All right, so I have a piping bag. I'm going to put my white in a piping bag. I think I'm gonna stand up to do this, just so I can see just a little bit better. I hate that I have that gap there, but sometimes if you add more alcohol ink, it'll look worse. So I'm fighting putting another drop of alcohol ink down. All right, let's pop the tip off the bag. And then I think let's do a spiral, 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 spiral. Let's see how that works out. They all definitely won't look the same. I don't think I care. I need to add just a little more to fill my spots. And I'm mulling in my brain right now what I want to do. This one is very small, isn't it? Let's go ahead and build another layer to that. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do some circles. Kind of separated that one, didn't I? And then, you know what? I think I'm going to do just an outside circle. Hopefully it'll pull in. All right. What else do I need? What else? What else? Just to fill the space. And you know what? I'm going to leave it like that because I end up getting a little crazy. And I know I'm running out of time with my heat. So I'm going to go ins. And this one, just do halfway. This is my last all the way in, so this is where I'm going to do my center. Look how thick it was. It kind of took it all with us. All right, because it pulled in like that, I think I'm going to want to put some stones in there. Let me see what I've got. Let me see what I've got over in here. I could go this. My orange kind of disappeared, didn't it? My green is a little bit bigger, so I got green and I've got this orange bits. You know what? I'm going to go with these. I'm going to go with the orange. Drop those in. I don't even think I need to give them a move around. They look like they're pretty good. I do see a little bubble there, but I might, let's see, can I get it out or am I going to let it just degas on its own? I'll watch it. If it doesn't degas on its own, I'll get maybe a toothpick, put a tiny dab of alcohol on it. But otherwise, I'll leave it alone. Then we'll probably come back to back it if I do it something fun. If I just do a solid color, then we won't be back to back it. All right, so we are back with this. I don't know if I did the right backing. So what I did is I went ahead and used the Etta Arts pigment drops and created terracotta. I think it's fun doing that, just with the extra drops and trying to figure out a color. And then I threw in from Eye Candy this vibrant bronze, which gives it a, some sparkle. I'm hoping I did this dark enough to show the bloom through. I'm also concerned because the center part of the bloom didn't bloom as much as the outside, and I just think I waited too long and the resin was curing too fast. But we'll take a look at it. You never know. You never know what it's going to look like in the final product. I did think, oh, I should do just black back so you can see the white. But then I was like, well, that's not as fun as doing some sort of color. And generally I know better than doing shimmery because you lose bloom in shimmery, but it's so pretty, the shimmer. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, I love this. And it bloomed just enough, very 3D. The edge is gorgeous. The colors work with the center. Oh, I just think it's super cool. What do you think? Yeah, that came out. Let me put it down. Super cool. Even the center's like 3D. Oh, I love it. I wasn't sure about this color against the green leaves, but I think it all comes together just really, really well. Thanks for watching.